But the Philippines is truly a young country. And you think, wow, there's a lot of kids here. Tell us again about that point about your own now journey and what brought you to what you're doing and Save the Children Philippines.
Well, just like Hannah, to tell you my story, I have to begin from the beginning. So one thing that I don't really share with the public is that I had a really difficult childhood. I'm someone who went through the foster care system at the age of 2. Eventually, I got adopted by my grandparents at the age of 4, and this all happened because my mom had an underage pregnancy with me, and so she wasn't prepared to take on the responsibility of raising a child. She had me and my brother back to back, 1 year apart, and after going through foster care system, then being adopted by my grandparents, they struggled also to kind of take care of us because they were at a certain age where they were already getting really sick. There was like a lot of different financial struggles, and so eventually me and my brother had to move to the Philippines to be with my father, my biological father. And when we got to the Philippines, the struggles didn't really end there because we weren't, in a place where we could financially afford to go to, the best schools possible and everything. And so at the age of 12, I decided to start working. Wow. And I started working in the entertainment industry just because that's where most of the opportunities were coming from. And as I started, gaining more recognition in the country, I started realizing the power that I had. I had a lot of young fans. The Philippines is a very young country. But I also had a lot of older fans, a lot of older women specifically who were mothers that were always telling me, like, I hope my daughter grows up to be like you. And that really inspired me that really actually made me realize the power that I held as an artist, as someone who had major influence on social media. So come 2016 or something, I decided that I wanted to start investing in my own way in children. And I stumbled upon this organization called Save the Children. At first I was making donations to the global organization Save the Children. It was founded in England, in the UK. And then in 2020, that's when I first heard about Save the Children Philippines. And when they approached me and asked me to become an ambassador, that was, I guess, the proudest moment of my life because the work that I did, I always felt it was meaningful, but I didn't have a platform to actually let people know how important this movement was for me. So I started working with Save the Children during the pandemic, and there wasn't a lot that we could do at the time because of the lockdowns and everything. But one thing that we could do was start changing certain policies in the Philippines. And one of the major policies that I'm proud to have kind of spearheaded, at least in public facing, was to change the age of statutory rape from 12 to 16 in the Philippines. And by 2021, that was granted by the government.
16 to 12.
From 12 to 16.
Yeah, I got. Oh, yeah. That is policy.
Yeah, from 12 to 16. And so in 2021, that was changed, and that's when I realized, wow, like, having followers is power. Me just like posting a simple video or posting on Twitter, letting people know that there are these certain laws that we are trying to change, really gained awareness amongst the masses, and everybody started like really crying or just kind of shouting out to the government, making sure that this was something that was prioritized. And after that, I knew that I wanted to continue doing more.